Hello everyone, welcome to this lesson on 150 advanced past tense English verbs for adult learners. You'll learn 150 advanced verbs, all in the past tense, organised into clear sections to make them easier to learn and remember. For every verb, you'll see a simple meaning, followed by a natural example sentence, helping you understand not only what the verb means, but also how it's used in context. Whether you're preparing for an English exam, improving your speaking, expanding your vocabulary, or simply aiming to sound more fluent and natural, this lesson is designed to build your confidence one verb at a time. So grab a notebook if you'd like to make your own vocabulary list, and let's begin with section 1, daily life and routines. Sauntered. Sauntered, meaning walked in a slow, relaxed way. Walked in a slow, relaxed way. We sauntered through the city centre after lunch. We sauntered through the city centre after lunch. Replenished. Replenished, meaning filled something up again. Filled something up again. She replenished the coffee supplies before the meeting. She replenished the coffee supplies before the meeting. Retrieved. Retrieved, meaning got something back or brought it back. Got something back or brought it back. He retrieved his passport from the hotel safe. He retrieved his passport from the hotel safe. Discarded. Discarded, meaning threw something away because it was no longer needed. Threw something away because it was no longer needed. I discarded the damaged paperwork. I discarded the damaged paperwork. Postponed. Postponed, meaning delayed until a later time. Delayed until a later time. They postponed the appointment until Friday. They postponed the appointment until Friday. Reorganised. Reorganised, meaning arranged something into a better order. Arranged something into a better order. She reorganised her wardrobe over the weekend. She reorganised her wardrobe over the weekend. Refurbished. Refurbished, meaning improved or renovated something. Improved or renovated something. They refurbished the kitchen last spring. They refurbished the kitchen last spring. Assembled. Assembled, meaning put the parts of something together. Put the parts of something together. We assembled the new dining table in the afternoon. We assembled the new dining table in the afternoon. Sanitized. Sanitized, meaning cleaned to remove germs. Cleaned to remove germs. He sanitized the work surfaces after preparing dinner. He sanitized the work surfaces after preparing dinner. Secured. Secured, meaning fastened or protected something firmly. Fastened or protected something firmly. She secured the luggage before setting off. She secured the luggage before setting off. Allocated. Allocated, meaning Gave something for a particular purpose. Gave something for a particular purpose. The manager allocated everyone a workspace. The manager allocated everyone a workspace. Repositioned. Repositioned, meaning moved something to a better place. Moved something to a better place. We repositioned the sofa to create more space. We repositioned the sofa to create more space. Restored. Restored, meaning returned something to its previous condition. Returned something to its previous condition. He restored the old cabinet beautifully. He restored the old cabinet beautifully. Rectified. Rectified, meaning corrected a problem or mistake. Corrected a problem or mistake. The technician rectified the fault within an hour. The technician rectified the fault within an hour. Streamlined. Streamlined, meaning made something simpler and more efficient. Made something simpler and more efficient. They streamlined the booking process to save time. They streamlined the booking process to save time. Negotiated. Negotiated, meaning reached an agreement through discussion. Reached an agreement through discussion. We negotiated a better contract with the supplier. We negotiated a better contract with the supplier. Delegated. Delegated, meaning gave a task or responsibility to someone else. Gave a task or responsibility to someone else. She delegated several tasks before going on leave. She delegated several tasks before going on leave. Supervised. Supervised, meaning oversaw someone's work or activities. Oversaw someone's work or activities. He supervised the project from beginning to end. He supervised the project from beginning to end. Evaluated. Evaluated, meaning judged the quality or value of something. Judged the quality or value of something. The panel evaluated every proposal carefully. The panel evaluated every proposal carefully. Justified. Justified, meaning gave good reasons for something. Gave good reasons for something. She justified the additional expense with detailed figures. She justified the additional expense with detailed figures. Revised. Revised, meaning reviewed and improved something. Reviewed and improved something. I revised my presentation the night before the meeting. I revised my presentation the night before the meeting. Finalized. Finalized, meaning completed the last details of something. Completed the last details of something. They finalized the agreement on Monday morning. They finalized the agreement on Monday morning. Coordinated. Coordinated, meaning organized different people or activities successfully. Organized different people or activities successfully. She coordinated the entire conference with remarkable efficiency. She coordinated the entire conference with remarkable efficiency. Facilitated, facilitated, meaning made a process easier, made a process easier. The new software facilitated communication between departments. The new software facilitated communication between departments. Implemented, implemented, meaning officially put a plan or system into action. Officially put a plan or system into action. The company implemented a new security policy. The company implemented a new security policy. Demonstrated, demonstrated, meaning showed clearly how something worked or was done. Showed clearly how something worked or was done. He demonstrated the new procedure to the team. He demonstrated the new procedure to the team. Accomplished, accomplished, meaning successfully completed something difficult. Successfully completed something difficult. She accomplished every objective ahead of schedule. She accomplished every objective ahead of schedule. Mastered, mastered, meaning became highly skilled at something. Became highly skilled at something. He mastered the software after months of practice. He mastered the software after months of practice. Exceeded, exceeded, meaning went beyond an expected limit or target. Went beyond an expected limit or target. Sales exceeded everyone's expectations last quarter. Sales exceeded everyone's expectations last quarter. Excelled, excelled, meaning performed exceptionally well. Performed exceptionally well. She excelled in every stage of the training program. She excelled in every stage of the training program. Departed, departed, meaning left a place, especially on a journey. Left a place, especially on a journey. The train departed exactly on time. The train departed exactly on time. Embarked, embarked, meaning began a journey. Began a journey. We embarked on our tour of Scotland early that morning. We embarked on our tour of Scotland early that morning. Navigated, navigated, meaning found the correct route through an area. Found the correct route through an area. She navigated the narrow streets with ease. She navigated the narrow streets with ease. Veered, veered, meaning changed direction suddenly. Changed direction suddenly. The cyclist veered to avoid a parked car. The cyclist veered to avoid a parked car. Ascended, ascended, meaning went up to a higher place. Went up to a higher place. We ascended the steep hill before sunset. We ascended the steep hill before sunset. Descended, descended, meaning went down from a higher place. Went down from a higher place. They descended the staircase carefully. They descended the staircase carefully. Traversed, traversed, meaning travelled across an area. Travelled across an area. We traversed the national park on foot. We traversed the national park on foot. Roamed, roamed, meaning wandered without a fixed destination. Wandered without a fixed destination. They roamed the old town for hours. They roamed the old town for hours. Ventured, ventured, meaning went somewhere despite uncertainty or risk. Went somewhere despite uncertainty or risk. She ventured into the forest alone. She ventured into the forest alone. Retreated, retreated, meaning moved back from a place. Moved back from a place. We retreated to the cafe when it started raining. We retreated to the cafe when it started raining. Emerged, emerged, meaning came out from somewhere. Came out from somewhere. He emerged from the underground station a few minutes later. He emerged from the underground station a few minutes later. Approached, approached, meaning moved nearer to someone or something. Moved nearer to someone or something. The taxi approached the hotel entrance slowly. The taxi approached the hotel entrance slowly. Bypassed, bypassed, meaning went around instead of through. Went around instead of through. We bypassed the traffic by taking a quieter road. We bypassed the traffic by taking a quieter road. Manoeuvred, manoeuvred, meaning moved carefully into position. Moved carefully into position. She manoeuvred the car into a tight parking space. She manoeuvred the car into a tight parking space. Disembarked, disembarked, meaning left a ship, aircraft or train. Left a ship, aircraft or train. The passengers disembarked as soon as the ferry docked. The passengers disembarked as soon as the ferry docked. Conveyed, conveyed, meaning communicated or expressed an idea. Communicated or expressed an idea. She conveyed her concerns calmly during the meeting. She conveyed her concerns calmly during the meeting. Clarified, clarified, meaning made something easier to understand. Made something easier to understand. He clarified the instructions before we began. He clarified the instructions before we began. Emphasized, emphasized, meaning gave special importance to something. Gave special importance to something. The speaker emphasized the need for patience. The speaker emphasized the need for patience. Reassured, reassured, meaning made someone feel less worried. Made someone feel less worried. She reassured me that everything was under control. She reassured me that everything was under control. Acknowledged, acknowledged, meaning accepted or recognized something. Accepted or recognized something. He acknowledged the mistake immediately. He acknowledged the mistake immediately. Disclosed, disclosed, meaning revealed information often previously secret. Revealed information often previously secret. The company disclosed the results at the press conference. The company disclosed the results at the press conference. Confessed, confessed, meaning admitted something, especially something embarrassing or wrong. Admitted something, especially something embarrassing or wrong. She confessed that she had forgotten the appointment. She confessed that she had forgotten the appointment. Implied, implied, meaning suggested something without saying it directly. Suggested something without saying it directly. His tone implied that he disagreed. His tone implied that he disagreed. Persuaded, persuaded, meaning successfully convinced someone. Successfully convinced someone. They persuaded us to stay for dinner. They persuaded us to stay for dinner. Disputed, disputed, meaning argued that something was not true or correct. Argued that something was not true or correct. She disputed the figures in the report. She disputed the figures in the report. Criticized, criticized, meaning expressed disapproval of something. Expressed disapproval of something. The manager criticized the lack of preparation. The manager criticized the lack of preparation. Praised, praised, meaning expressed strong approval of someone or something. Expressed strong approval of someone or something. The client praised the team's professionalism. The client praised the team's professionalism. Recommended, recommended, meaning suggested something as a good choice. Suggested something as a good choice. He recommended a fantastic Italian restaurant. He recommended a fantastic Italian restaurant. Speculated, speculated, meaning formed ideas without definitive evidence. Formed ideas without definitive evidence. Journalists speculated about the company's next move. Journalists speculated about the company's next move. Concluded, concluded, meaning reached a final decision or opinion. Reached a final decision or opinion. We concluded that it was the best option. We concluded that it was the best option. Contemplated, contemplated, meaning thought about something carefully. Thought about something carefully. She contemplated a career change for several months. She contemplated a career change for several months. Anticipated, anticipated, meaning expected something to happen. Expected something to happen. We anticipated heavy traffic on the way home. We anticipated heavy traffic on the way home. Dreaded, dreaded, meaning felt very worried or frightened about something. Felt very worried or frightened about something. He dreaded the difficult conversation. He dreaded the difficult conversation. Underestimated, underestimated, meaning judged something to be less important or difficult than it really was. Judged something to be less important or difficult than it really was. I underestimated how long the project would take. I underestimated how long the project would take. Overestimated. Overestimated, meaning judged something to be greater than it really was. Judge something to be greater than it really was. They overestimated the demand for the new product. They overestimated the demand for the new product. Appreciated. Appreciated, meaning fully recognised the value of something. Fully recognised the value of something. She appreciated all the support she received. She appreciated all the support she received. Regretted. Regretted, meaning felt sorry that something had happened. Felt sorry that something had happened. He regretted making the decision so quickly. He regretted making the decision so quickly. Admired. Admired, meaning respected or approved of someone greatly. Respected or approved of someone greatly. We admired her determination throughout the project. We admired her determination throughout the project. Envied. Envied, meaning wished to have what someone else had. Wished to have what someone else had. I envied his ability to stay calm under pressure. I envied his ability to stay calm under pressure. Doubted. Doubted, meaning felt uncertain about something. Felt uncertain about something. She doubted that the plan would succeed. She doubted that the plan would succeed. Suspected. Suspected, meaning believed something was probably true without proof. Believed something was probably true without proof. We suspected that something had gone wrong. We suspected that something had gone wrong. Recognised. Recognised, meaning realised or identified something. Realised or identified something. He recognised the opportunity immediately. He recognised the opportunity immediately. Interpreted. Interpreted, meaning understood the meaning of something in a particular way. Understood the meaning of something in a particular way. She interpreted his silence as agreement. She interpreted his silence as agreement. Perceived. Perceived, meaning became aware of or understood something. Became aware of or understood something. They perceived the change as a positive step. They perceived the change as a positive step. Reflected. Reflected, meaning thought carefully about something that had happened. Thought carefully about something that had happened. I reflected on everything I had learned during the course. I reflected on everything I had learned during the course. Encountered. Encountered, meaning met someone unexpectedly. Met someone unexpectedly. I encountered an old colleague on the train. I encountered an old colleague on the train. Greeted. Greeted, meaning welcomed someone with words or actions. Welcomed someone with words or actions. She greeted us with a warm smile. She greeted us with a warm smile. Embraced. Embraced, meaning hugged someone or accepted an idea willingly. Hugged someone or accepted an idea willingly. He embraced his brother after years apart. He embraced his brother after years apart. Comforted. Comforted, meaning helped someone feel less upset. Helped someone feel less upset. She comforted her friend after the disappointing news. She comforted her friend after the disappointing news. Supported. Supported, meaning gave help or encouragement. Gave help or encouragement. They supported each other throughout the move. They supported each other throughout the move. Offended. Offended, meaning upset someone by something said or done. Upset someone by something said or done. His comment offended several people at the table. His comment offended several people at the table. Forgave. Forgave, meaning stopped feeling angry towards someone. Stopped feeling angry towards someone. She forgave him after they talked everything through. She forgave him after they talked everything through. Respected. Respected, meaning admired someone for their qualities or behaviour. Admired someone for their qualities or behaviour. We respected her honesty from the very beginning. We respected her honesty from the very beginning. Encouraged. Encouraged, meaning gave someone confidence or hope. Gave someone confidence or hope. My colleagues encouraged me to apply for the promotion. My colleagues encouraged me to apply for the promotion. Welcomed. Welcomed, meaning received someone gladly. Received someone gladly. They welcomed the new neighbours warmly. They welcomed the new neighbours warmly. Complimented. Complimented, meaning praised someone directly. Praised someone directly. She complimented me on my presentation. She complimented me on my presentation. Reconciled. Reconciled, meaning became friendly again after a disagreement. Became friendly again after a disagreement. The two brothers reconciled after several years apart. The two brothers reconciled after several years apart. Disregarded. Disregarded, meaning deliberately paid no attention to something or someone. Deliberately paid no attention to something or someone. He disregarded the repeated warnings and continued driving. He disregarded the repeated warnings and continued driving. Confided. Confided, meaning told someone a personal or private secret. Told someone a personal or private secret. She confided in her closest friend after the meeting. She confided in her closest friend after the meeting. Betrayed. Betrayed, meaning was disloyal to someone. Was disloyal to someone. He betrayed his friend's confidence by sharing the secret. He betrayed his friend's confidence by sharing the secret. Renovated, renovated, meaning improved or modernised a building or room. Improved or modernised a building or room. They renovated the kitchen before putting the house on the market. They renovated the kitchen before putting the house on the market. Installed, installed, meaning put equipment or a system into place, ready for use. Put equipment or a system into place, ready for use. We installed a new security system last month. We installed a new security system last month. Sourced, sourced, meaning obtained something from a particular place or supplier. Obtained something from a particular place or supplier. She sourced the ingredients from local producers. She sourced the ingredients from local producers. Inspected, inspected, meaning examined something carefully. Examined something carefully. The surveyor inspected the property thoroughly. The surveyor inspected the property thoroughly. Upgraded, upgraded, meaning improved something to a better version. Improved something to a better version. He upgraded his laptop for work. He upgraded his laptop for work. Customized, customized, meaning changed something to suit particular needs. Changed something to suit particular needs. She customized the shelving to fit the alcove perfectly. She customized the shelving to fit the alcove perfectly. Refinished, refinished, meaning restored the surface of something. Restored the surface of something. They refinished the oak dining table beautifully. They refinished the oak dining table beautifully. Stocked, stocked, meaning supplied with a quantity of goods. Supplied with a quantity of goods. We stocked the cupboards before the guests arrived. We stocked the cupboards before the guests arrived. Redeemed, redeemed, meaning exchanged a voucher, points, or offer for goods. Exchanged a voucher, points, or offer for goods. He redeemed his reward points against the purchase. He redeemed his reward points against the purchase. Authenticated, authenticated, meaning proved something was genuine. Proved something was genuine. The jeweller authenticated the antique watch before the sale. The jeweller authenticated the antique watch before the sale. Sterilized, sterilized, meaning made something free from bacteria or other microorganisms. Made something free from bacteria or other microorganisms. She sterilized the kitchen equipment before preserving the fruit. She sterilized the kitchen equipment before preserving the fruit. Appraised, appraised, meaning assessed the value of something. Assessed the value of something. The dealer appraised the painting at a surprisingly high figure. The dealer appraised the painting at a surprisingly high figure. Exchanged, exchanged, meaning gave one item and received another. Gave one item and received another. I exchanged the jacket for a larger size. I exchanged the jacket for a larger size. Procured. Procured, meaning obtained something, often with effort. Obtained something, often with effort. They procured the materials from a specialist supplier. They procured the materials from a specialist supplier. Commissioned. Commissioned, meaning formally ordered or requested something to be made. Formally ordered or requested something to be made. She commissioned a bespoke dining table for the new house. She commissioned a bespoke dining table for the new house. Remedied. Remedied, meaning corrected or solved a problem. Corrected or solved a problem. The engineer remedied the fault within an hour. The engineer remedied the fault within an hour. Resolved. Resolved, meaning successfully dealt with a problem or dispute. Successfully dealt with a problem or dispute. We resolved the issue before the deadline. We resolved the issue before the deadline. Mitigated. Mitigated, meaning made something less severe or serious. Made something less severe or serious. The new measures mitigated the financial risks. The new measures mitigated the financial risks. Alleviated. Alleviated, meaning made something less painful or difficult. Made something less painful or difficult. The medication alleviated the symptoms almost immediately. The medication alleviated the symptoms almost immediately. Eliminated. Eliminated, meaning completely removed something. Completely removed something. They eliminated the unnecessary costs. They eliminated the unnecessary costs. Detected. Detected, meaning discovered something, especially a problem. Discovered something, especially a problem. The technician detected a fault in the wiring. The technician detected a fault in the wiring. Diagnosed. Diagnosed, meaning identified the cause of a problem or illness. Identified the cause of a problem or illness. The mechanic diagnosed the engine failure quickly. The mechanic diagnosed the engine failure quickly. Prevented. Prevented, meaning stopped something from happening. Stopped something from happening. The new barrier prevented further damage. The new barrier prevented further damage. Endured. Endured, meaning experienced something difficult for a long time. Experienced something difficult for a long time. She endured months of uncertainty before receiving the results. She endured months of uncertainty before receiving the results. Withstood. Withstood, meaning remained unharmed despite difficulty or pressure. Remained unharmed despite difficulty or pressure. The bridge withstood the severe storm. The bridge withstood the severe storm. Overcame. Overcame, meaning successfully dealt with a difficulty. Successfully dealt with a difficulty. He overcame his fear of public speaking. He overcame his fear of public speaking. Salvaged, salvaged, meaning saved something from being lost or ruined. Saved something from being lost or ruined. We salvaged the project by changing our approach. We salvaged the project by changing our approach. Remediated, remediated, meaning removed or reduced contamination or damage. Removed or reduced contamination or damage. The company remediated the polluted site before construction began. The company remediated the polluted site before construction began. Intercepted, intercepted, meaning stopped or caught something before it reached its destination. Stopped or caught something before it reached its destination. Security intercepted the fraudulent payment. Security intercepted the fraudulent payment. Diffused, diffused, meaning made a dangerous or tense situation less serious. Made a dangerous or tense situation less serious. She diffused the argument with a calm response. She diffused the argument with a calm response. Flourished, flourished, meaning grew or developed successfully. Grew or developed successfully. Wildflowers flourished after the heavy rainfall. Wildflowers flourished after the heavy rainfall. Withered, withered, meaning became dry, weak, or shriveled. Became dry, weak, or shriveled. The plants withered during the heat wave. The plants withered during the heat wave. Eroded, eroded, meaning gradually wore away. Gradually wore away. The coastline eroded over several decades. The coastline eroded over several decades. Drifted, drifted, meaning moved slowly without a clear direction. Moved slowly without a clear direction. Thick mist drifted across the valley at dawn. Thick mist drifted across the valley at dawn. Cascaded, cascaded, meaning flowed or fell in large amounts. Flowed or fell in large amounts. Water cascaded down the rocky hillside. Water cascaded down the rocky hillside. Glistened, glistened, meaning shone with a sparkling light. Shone with a sparkling light. The lake glistened in the morning sunshine. The lake glistened in the morning sunshine. Submerged, submerged, meaning went below the surface of water. Went below the surface of water. Part of the footpath submerged after the river burst its banks. Part of the footpath submerged after the river burst its banks. Enveloped, enveloped, meaning completely surrounded or covered. Completely surrounded or covered. Dense fog enveloped the countryside before sunrise. Dense fog enveloped the countryside before sunrise. Intensified, intensified, meaning became stronger or more severe. Became stronger or more severe. The wind intensified during the afternoon. The wind intensified during the afternoon. Illuminated, illuminated, meaning lit up or made bright. Lit up or made bright. The full moon illuminated the woodland path. The full moon illuminated the woodland path. Dissipated, dissipated, meaning gradually disappeared or spread out. Gradually disappeared or spread out. The morning fog dissipated by mid-morning. The morning fog dissipated by mid-morning. Accumulated, accumulated, meaning gathered gradually or increased. Gathered gradually or increased. Snow accumulated overnight on the higher ground. Snow accumulated overnight on the higher ground. Penetrated, penetrated, meaning passed through something. Passed through something. The sunlight penetrated the thick canopy. The sunlight penetrated the thick canopy. Sheltered, sheltered, meaning protected from bad weather or danger. Protected from bad weather or danger. The trees sheltered us from the strong winds. The trees sheltered us from the strong winds. Evaporated, evaporated, meaning changed from a liquid into a gas. Changed from a liquid into a gas. Most of the rainwater evaporated by the afternoon. Most of the rainwater evaporated by the afternoon. Attained, attained, meaning successfully achieved something. Successfully achieved something. She attained her professional qualification after years of study. She attained her professional qualification after years of study. Surpassed, surpassed, meaning performed better than or went beyond something. Performed better than or went beyond something. The campaign surpassed every expectation. The campaign surpassed every expectation. Transformed, transformed, meaning changed completely. Changed completely. The experience transformed his outlook on life. The experience transformed his outlook on life. Matured, matured, meaning became more developed or responsible. Became more developed or responsible. She matured considerably during her time abroad. She matured considerably during her time abroad. Evolved, evolved, meaning gradually developed or changed. Gradually developed or changed. The business evolved into a successful international company. The business evolved into a successful international company. Diversified, diversified, meaning expanded into different areas or activities. Expanded into different areas or activities. The company diversified its range of services. The company diversified its range of services. Pioneered, pioneered, meaning introduced or developed something new. Introduced or developed something new. The scientist pioneered a groundbreaking technique. The scientist pioneered a groundbreaking technique. Revolutionized, revolutionized, meaning completely changed the way something worked. completely changed the way something worked. The invention revolutionized online communication. The invention revolutionized online communication. Capitalized. Capitalized, meaning took advantage of an opportunity. Took advantage of an opportunity. She capitalized on the growing demand for sustainable products. She capitalized on the growing demand for sustainable products. Prospered. Prospered, meaning became successful or wealthy. Became successful or wealthy. The business prospered despite the economic downturn. The business prospered despite the economic downturn. Consolidated. Consolidated, meaning made something stronger or more secure. Made something stronger or more secure. The organisation consolidated its position in the market. The organisation consolidated its position in the market. Culminated. Culminated, meaning reached its highest or final point. Reached its highest or final point. Years of hard work culminated in a national award. Years of hard work culminated in a national award. Transcended. Transcended, meaning went beyond the usual limits. Went beyond the usual limits. Her influence transcended the boundaries of her profession. Her influence transcended the boundaries of her profession. Relinquished. Relinquished, meaning voluntarily gave up something. Voluntarily gave up something. He relinquished his leadership role after 10 years. He relinquished his leadership role after 10 years. Commemorated. Commemorated, meaning honoured an important event or person. Honoured an important event or person. The town commemorated the anniversary with a public ceremony. The town commemorated the anniversary with a public ceremony.